Hi guys. Firstly, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that sent me messages, encouragement, support, everything about my why video. It was lovely that I got so many messages and they really brightened my day. So thank you. And I'm really glad that my video appeared to touch so many people. If it made it, like just one of you consider your why, then that's all I want. I just, I'm not sharing my experience to get sympathy or anything like that. It's probably the last thing I want, really. I'm sharing it because I'm really passionate about being a voice for the people that can't, because I've been there. And that's what I want to talk about today. Owning your feelings and acknowledging them, giving them value. And I was at a point a couple of months ago where I was, I had a full-time job, I had a perfect boyfriend, we live in a great house, have a fantastic family, a fantastic mum, got 2 dogs and a cat who I adore. I own my car outright. I had everything that you would want at my age. Bachelor degree, finished uni, all done. I had everything, and yet I found myself one day driving home from work and thinking I could just let go of the steering wheel and it wouldn't matter. And I did that for probably a couple of weeks, and I really scared myself because I got to the point where I was going to let go of that steering wheel. And I knew it was time to own up to it and tell someone. And I did. And I started getting help, and it's been the best thing for me. And that just came from owning up and telling someone how I felt. I thought I didn't have a right to feel depressed or anything like that. Like, my bachelor degree is in social welfare and counselling and all that. I'm meant to help people that feel like me. I didn't have a right to feel like that, I thought. Or if I did have a right to feel like that, I thought I should be able to help myself. And I couldn't. And as soon as I realised and owned up to that, I started getting help and things started to get better. So give your feelings value. You're allowed to feel them, even if you think you have everything in the world to be happy about, but you don't feel happy. Own it. Tell someone. Get help for it. It's okay. There's this stigma around mental illness, like, oh, only crazy people have mental illnesses. No. I'm sorry, if you think I'm crazy for having anorexia and major depressive disorder, that's my diagnosis. If you think I'm crazy for having that, then goodbye, I don't want you in my life. I'm not a crazy person. I'm just someone that struggles with their feelings. Okay? And it's okay to say that. Acknowledge it. Okay? The other thing is, it's okay to have bad days. Everyone has bad days. Me, my bad days are nearly every day. I have a bad moment. Yesterday, I had such a bad day that I went back to bed at 10 a.m. and I didn't get out of bed again until 4 p.m. In that time, I didn't have lunch. I didn't eat anything from breakfast to dinner. In my recovery, this is the first time that I've taken a step backwards in my eating. It was awful. I felt awful. I was so disappointed in myself. I was so disappointed that I had let Dave and my mum down. I'd let myself down. I was so angry and disappointed. And that just made it awful. Like, last night was awful. I was angry, I was disappointed, we were fighting, I was crying. Everything was wrong. You name it, it was wrong. I went to bed, woke up this morning, and I've woken up with determination. I don't want to ever have that day again. I'm so determined to beat this that even though I've taken a step back, I've woken up this morning and I'm putting it behind me. I'm putting up my hand and saying, I had a bad day yesterday. I took a step backwards. But that's okay, because today I'm going to take a step forwards again. It's okay to take a step backwards so long as you don't keep going backwards. Get up, get back on the horse, and start going forward again. It's perfectly fine. And my plan my plan forward is, next time I'm having a bad day, I'm going to stop in the moment and I'm going to say, what can I let go of now that I don't need to be worrying about? Okay? I guarantee every time you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious or upset or really having a bad day, I guarantee there's something that you can let go of that doesn't matter if you don't worry about it that day. I, the other day, had an anxiety attack in the supermarket. I was just in the supermarket and I was just feeling so overwhelmed. I felt like I was drowning. Everything was on top of me, and the smallest thing set me off. I went to get bread, and the bread we usually get wasn't there. Whoo! I went off. I couldn't breathe. I was having an anxiety attack. In that moment, I said to myself, I don't need to worry about having lunch for my grandparents on Monday. It was a Friday. Lunch for my grandparents ready on Monday. That's what I was worrying about in that moment. It was just the bread that set me off. Just have to let it go. That's on Monday. It's Friday. I don't need to worry about that. There's always something that you can let go of. If you get to the point where you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, sad, depressed, drowning, any of those feelings within your day, let go of something. It can be the smallest thing. It can be the washing up, the vacuuming, cleaning the house. They were all sort of the same thing. That's what I'm thinking about that I have to do today. But it can be the smallest of small things. But let something go in that moment and release it. And the other thing is, just quickly, allow yourself to tell people that you're having a bad day. It is okay to say, today I'm not handling things very well and I'm feeling a little bit whatever you're feeling. Okay? For me, everyone around me knows me when I'm having a bad day at the moment, but for me it's really important for me to go, you know what? I don't think I can handle that today. I'm not feeling stable enough. Okay? So today, even though I'm determined, I'm happier, and I'm ready to go forth with today, there's still some things today that I know I just can't handle. Okay? So there's something this afternoon that I was all ready to do, but I started feeling a little bit and started thinking it over and over, and I had to put my hand up and go, you know what? I can't handle that today, and that's okay. So, I hope this message is as helpful as my last message seemed to be. I want to leave you with the thought of it's okay to acknowledge your feelings. No one's going to laugh at you. In fact, people are more likely to help you, and that's amazing. Gather your supports and ask for help when you need it. The second thing is, let something go. Each day, if you're feeling a little bit down or a little bit unable to conquer the world, let something go. Okay? Put your hand up and say you're having a bad day. 3 simple things. I'm having a bad day. I can't handle it today, and that's okay.